Oh, who are you? I'm I'm Teyla Emmagan, and I Rainbow Bright, and I Twink, and I Starlight, the world's greatest horse. So what brings you to my world? Well, I come to your world, to bring cast and light and brightness to your world. And that's what brings me, to Rainbow, to Rainbow. What brings me to your world today. So you're entrusted with cast and light and brightness of all worlds. Yes, all worlds that God has made, you know, and put life on, you know. Well, that's quite an undertaking, you know. So tell me, how do you even get to all these other worlds? By flying on a rainbow. But flying isn't really what we do. More like we run on a rainbow. I ride Starlight with Twink. I make a rainbow. Then I guess you can say he flies, but more like he runs over the rainbow from Rainbow Land to whatever world we need to, get to bring the cast, the light, and the brightness to. That's right. You know, that's what I do. I know you can't see me in this film very well, but trust me, I am here. See, now, yeah, run over, I run over a rainbow. You know, from Rainbow Land to whatever world that we need to bring the cast of light and brightness to. But you see, that rainbow strap or cast strap, whatever you want to call it, that is the one that brings the light, the brightness, and the cast to all worlds that God has made life on, or made. You're right, Starlight, but it isn't the rainbow cast alone. you know, it's also there's a thing called Starhurst, which elves like Twink here get out of a hollow, and then it's sent down. Like it's sent down a hill. Then it's dropped into the cast stronghold, where first it is then smashed down. Then it is then it's heated up, and then it is cut into slices, and then it is shot into the heater with offshoots from the smokestack and the Rainbow Stronghold, my mistake, and sends it to all worlds. But also, this rainbow strap here also lets me bring cast and light and brightness to worlds too. But I also had to have Starhurst to also do it as well. And it's not me. And so, who entrusted you to bring cast and brightness and light to all worlds? Um, oh, it was God that entrusted me with the rainbow strap, with the cast strap, whatever you want to call it. Well, you need to be careful in this world. We have beings known as wraiths, but that's a Gaelic borrowed word. The English word would be fiends. And these are mostly folks that go around and drain and take might away from other living beings. You know, did you go through the Stargate? Is that how you got to my world? Because I don't know. How did you get to my world? Because in my world, you got to go through Stargates to get from one world to another. You know, at least that's how it was done. And, you know, we didn't have to go through any Stargate, as you put it, as you say. Twink says, we didn't really have to go for any Stargates or anything. Like we say, Rainbow shot the rainbow from her rainbow strap, and Starlight and us rided. And then me and Rainbow on Starlight rided to your world. So no, we didn't have to go through a Stargate, you know. But isn't that like the thing on Stargate, the film, and Stargate SG-1, which was a spin-off from the film, and then Stargate Atlantis or Atlantis Land, which was a spin-off of Stargate SG-1, which became Stargate Universe or Stargate World? Yeah, you're right about that. And I think those sun trees over there, sun growth over there could be a little more yellow, don't you think, Twink? Yeah. Well, thank you. And we can thank Canary Yellow for the yellow starhurst, even though it is God that does the cast, the light and the brightness. He only works through me and with me to do it. I do it in his behalf, but it's God that's truly doing it, so he's the one that gets the thanks. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for making my sun growths more yellow than they already were. Well, thank you for doing that. We're not done either. Those trees need to have those green leaves on them. So, you got a green starhurst there, Twink? Yeah, I do. Well, thank you for making those trees green. Well, it's good meeting you, Teyla. Or Teyla Emmagan. Well, it's good meeting you too, Rainbow Bright. And you too, Starlight. And you too, Twink.